Hey, are you hanging meat in here?
It's
What are the
freezing.
Huskies? What are the Huskies and that sled doing over
Dude,
there?
why do they do this to us?
It's so fucking cold.
It literally feels. You know that scene in Goodfellas when they hang the
Yeah.
the dead guy.
Yeah, we're
from
in
the
a
back?
meat freezer.
We're in a meat freezer.
You know what?
Why do they do that, dude?
Chin might be. Why is that door locked? Why am I dizzy?
I'm dizzy
Is there
too.
gas
What'd you put in
coming out
my
of the-
drink?
Dude, he's gonna gas us, and then he's gonna freeze us, and then he's gonna eat us.
Then he's gonna eat us.
What part of the? First of all, you'd probably want to eat Brennan more than me because he's got younger meat, right?
Fresher.
It's not as
I don't
tough.
have any diseases.
Yeah, and also you would
Psoriasis
probably
scares me.
Yeah,
you don't
all
wanna eat
So you
that.
probably wouldn't eat psoriasis meat.
And you want to eat my dick like it was eel? Like a big old
what part of
moray
what
eel?
part besides his dick? What part would you eat first?
Survival situation?
Yeah, sure, whatever you want to call it. By survival, I mean Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah, by survival, I mean Tuesday afternoon when you're horny and hungry.
If we crashed in a plane and there's just no other food and he passed away, just like that movie, and we agreed on it, maybe
Or he was like, I can't, I don't, and you were like, well,
cover
you
his
are
mouth.
pinned under all this machinery. Just cover
eat
your
your-
mouth and nose.
What would you do, Chin?
I'd probably go for thighs, right? Thighs would be a good one.
They say most of the meat's in your glutes.
Yeah, that's just...
Now you have to work
You
on
guys-
the dark meat of my asshole.
I'm not doing that. You
Trying
guys
to
are
survive
hilarious.
or not, bro?
You're hilarious that's what you would eat. There is no question what I would go
I'd eat
with.
your stupid cheeks.
I would. What? Why? That'd be rubbery.
Aren't they supposed to be soft?
Absolutely not.
What's the cheek? Oh, pork cheek.
No,
That's why Chin tried to make me eat at Korean
Pork jowls.
barbecue.
The two
I'd eat your
muscles-
stupid old 51-year-old cheeks.
No, you would.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
And
God,
then-
that's so
and then
gross.
I'd deep fry your old fat nose.
Why?
I don't know.
It is an old fat nose
And
too.
soft. So it probably tastes like
No, it would
like
be
calamari.
rubbery. No, it'd be
yeah,
all
it's calamari, bro.
Ah, I would take the two strips that go up your back that support your spine.
That's tough meat.
That's also what to eat on a deer. That's
Flank steak, bro. That's flank steak.
That's not flank steak.
That's flank.
No,
Those
I
are my
like-
flanks, bro.
Those are not your flanks.
On a human, that's flank.
I believe that's your
Flank, bro.
That's the back steak, right?
Yeah, that's such bro
your
science.
flank is your ass.
No, bro.
Ain't it?
On a
Isn't it
human,
your flank
the
is your
flanks.
hips?
The
Look
flanks.
up where the flank steak is, please.
You'd eat my flanks.
I
You know how
would-
tough that meat is, and just.
But I would.
There's no fat on
I'd
that.
cut it. I'd cut it into
Like jerky?
like round large pancake size. Yeah. See, there's the flank.
The bottom.
The bottom. You couldn't be more wrong.
We were so off.
I'd be eating the sirloin and the I'd have the tenderloin. That's right. It's the tenderloin. I'd be eating the tenderloin, and that's a beautiful thing.
Fuck round steaks.
Oh, round sucks. Round sucks. Every time I have top round, which is the cow's ass, it's so tough. The brisket. I didn't know the brisket was down there.
Yeah, me neither. Chuck sucks ass too.
Chuck sucks ass.
Beef ribs suck as well.
I agree.
What?
Plate.
mouth
I never
is
had
watering.
plate meat.
Flank, shank.
Bottom sirloin.
How do we get started on this? You're weird, dude. Why you want?
You're the one. I
You're
don't
saying
know.
it's cold, so Chin wants to eat us, dude.
Oh yeah. It's freezing.
It is freezing here. Speaking of murderers, I was at a pumpkin patch. I was telling Chin, it's normal if you're there with a kid. There's grown men there by themselves,
It's a problem
right?
because they're trolling for kitties, in my opinion.
Something's going down.
What are you
there.
doing? My kid
Get
had
a
a
pumpkin at
soccer.
Ralph's.
My kid had a soccer carnival, and his parents and kids everywhere. And then I just see a giant, like an oblong man, just a big giant oblong human being, just ba-doom, with a head, nothing fit on his body.
Was it me?
He looked like a kid had put him together from like a Lego
Was
set.
this in Santa Monica at 3 p.m.? Because it was me.
No, your proportion. This guy had this weird, and he was walking around alone
Looking to fuck.
and swivel head, and his head was on a swivel, just looking at all the kids.
Like they were fucking cotton candy.
Yeah. And I walked up and I went, "Hey, bro." And he goes, "What?" I go, "You want to take a walk, or do you want me to make you take a walk?" And then he goes,
Oh, wow. 'Cause
Yeah.
I feel like you're lying here.
No, and then he goes, I guess you're going to have to make me take a walk. And I go, "You don't want this, dude." And he goes, "I do." And he was really big.
And then did you suck them off? So you
No,
didn't
and then he
beat your
goes,
ass in front of all your
"Look,
friends
I'm
and
looking at
family?"
kids. It's a free country." And I go, not around here. And he goes, then I go, get out of here. And he goes, wait, you're Bryan Callen from the Goldbergs, aren't you? And I was like, I am. Thank you so much. And then we became friends.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense, dude.
He recognized me.
What'd you do this weekend, dude?
I spent a lot of time with my kids because now my children are at the age where they have things like, I don't know, Cub Scouts, Girl Scouts.
But you don't have to go to that, do you?
I sure do. See, Mom put in a lot of her time when the kids were little, and now it's Daddy's turn because the kids want Daddy there.
But kid, you have to go to the kids. My dad never went to Cub Scouts with me. He just dropped me off, bro.
I was there, and we had you're with a bunch of dads. Then you have the Cub Scout leader who wears
a grown man who's in the same suit as the kids.
He is, and he's every bit of 50, my age, a little older.
He's an Eagle Scout. You refer to him as the Eagle.
There were some there, and
you call him the Eagle, and they have a stupid uniform on, and you would think they're Green Berets the way they strut around the rest of the kids.
Well, you know old Bryan. You
can tie knots, bitch. That's about it.
You know old Bryan. I was doing things like, guys,
gotta relax.
Is this where we take blood oaths or? And like,
Joking
what's in the manual? And like, just like oaths and stuff. And I go, cool, because I want to learn how to tie knots. And at one point, they were just talking. There was a pause, and I went, "Friends for life, guys!" And I threw my fist in
laughing?
there. Yeah, they all laughed.
The Boy Scout, that's weird.
I didn't really know what to do.
I like Girl Scouts because they offer you delicious cookies.
Yeah,
Boy Scouts offer you nothing.
Well, these are Cub Scouts now.
Boys,
so it's a
Cubs,
whole different thing. Yeah,
all bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's about teaching them, I guess,
how to tie knots,
how to camp, and
how
to be a good citizen. How to be a good citizen.
You know, it's called being a good father. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I don't need another dude dressing up the same as the kids. Tell my kid how to tie knots and be a good person.
It's an interesting.
It's a weird vibe. I lasted 1 week in mine. Thought this is bullshit. My dad went, "You're correct."
I was a Weeblo, which is the between Cub Scout and Boy Scout, and I carved a decoy duck. It was the first thing I ever worked really hard at. A decoy duck. You know what a decoy duck is?
Yeah, I do.
Yep. And it took me 6 years, it felt like.
It takes forever.
And the guy looked at me, and I was the only one who stuck it out and actually worked on it. And the guy put his hand out.
Patting yourself on the back right now for doing this?
The guy put his hand out.
How can you do this?
He goes,
"You have a unique gift."
Proud to have you. He goes, "Proud to have you in my den." And I remember thinking to myself,
I'm in his den.
I went, no. I remember thinking to myself, I like that feeling. I like that feeling of working at something, because I didn't give a shit about the duck, but somehow I felt like I had to finish it. I was pressured into it. I was like, but he shook my hand and said, "Proud to have you in my den." I go, that felt good, so maybe I did something right. Didn't even know what I did, but I remember that. I
and that's the last thing you follow through on.
And that was the last thing I followed, and I never went back. How old was I? I don't know.
Your duck didn't look like that, though.
Pretty damn close. But no, you're right.
You had some bullshit, man.
No, I think it's good.
It depends. It depends on the kid.
Yeah.
For me, it was some bullshit.
Well, for you, it was probably, a lot of kids have sports, and then maybe the kids that don't have sports.
Sports. Also, my dad taught me how to tie fucking knots, so there's that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but you got to camp.
Did that. Check.
You got to find different animals.
Check.
You got to find different leaves from trees.
Check.
Okay.
Even if Papa Shop didn't know, he'd make it up, and it worked.
I feel like you're dissing. I feel like you're dissing an American tradition.
God, is it going away too? Isn't it?
I don't know. Is it?
Yeah, I think the ratings are in decline a little bit there.
Are they?
The sign-ups. I mean,
I don't know.
Is the Big Brother the Boy Scouts America? How's that sign-up looking for them?
I know that they changed it to where they're not going to call it Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts anymore.
Just Scouts of America.
They're going to change it.
That annoys me. That annoys me. What's wrong with calling it Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts?
Well, if it helps people to keep
and also,
on keeping
what's wrong
on.
with having it just boys and just girls? I know.
I know they have to change it.
So it's not changing.
Oh, they're not changing it?
Yeah, they shouldn't. Why should they? Is that discriminatory? If you call it Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts?
Those Girl Scouts make a fine fucking cookie, man.
Yeah.
When did those strike back up? It's not around the holidays.
I don't know, but I had to buy a shitload of them last year.
Oh, I love the tag-alongs. And those Samoas. And the Thin Mints.
Yeah, you could eat them all.
Starbucks has some bullshit fake Thin Mints going around.
January and April.
Ooh, look forward to that.
Yeah. I like the ones. I like the ones with the chocolate crunchy cookie and the mint in the middle coated in chocolate.
Thin Mint, you fucking terrorist.
I don't know what those are called.
Come on, bro.
You're the one dissing the Boy Scouts, and now you're
Not Girl Scouts.
It's
Not-
amazing how
not
you're
Girl Scouts, though.
You're an expert on the cookies that the Girl Scouts, but you're dissing the Boy Scouts.
The Boy Scouts don't offer anything.
Amazing.
Besides grown men.
Check. Then I get the cookies wrong. And you're like, you call me a terrorist. There you go. The Thin Mints.
S'mores, Thin Mints, amazing.
That's what. Did you just say Thin Mints?
Thin Mints, bro.
That's what I like. I like the Thin Mints.
The tag-alongs, amazing. Never mad at the shortbreads. Those do-si-dos are bullshit.
The lemonades
Lemonade's
are not bad.
bullshit.
No, they're not bad.
Savannah Smiles, fuck you.
You put down some cookies, huh?
I haven't in a while, but I want to.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I did for Sunday, my cheat meal. I went to the old Jelena takeaway, ordered myself a whole Pomodoro
Nothing wrong
cheese
with that.
pizza, and brought it for the family.
just
Just Papa Shab, here's some real pizza.
Best
for
pizza
you.
in the world.
The best.
Did he say that?
He liked it.
Did he give it up?
No, he's like, that's good.
It bothers me when people don't give it up for Jelena pizza.
My kid won't eat pizza, right? He will eat that pizza. It's the only
It's the
pizza
best.
he will eat.
I've eaten pizza. Okay, I've eaten pizza in Italy. I've eaten pizza in New York. I've eaten pizza in Chicago.
No, we're better
I've
than
eaten
that.
pizza everywhere.
The only close is
Jelena-
artichoke pizza in New York.
Jelena's the best I've ever had.
I
Where?
agree. Artichoke pizza in New York.
I had pizza in Naples. This where my friend said you have to come to the pizza here in Naples, and so we went upstairs in this little place, and he was from Naples, and I have to say, it was ridiculously good. Jelena bad.
Pizza's hard to fuck up.
How do you spell Jelena?
G-J-E-L-I-N-A.
Damn, Doug. You spell it with an
there you
E, Jen?
That's a tough way to
Jelena.
spell it.
But Jelena?
G-J. I did
Travis,
with G.
it's all Travis Led. He's a genius.
But there's Jelena's. Jelena Takeaway. It's the third link down, I think, Jen.
It's right next to the
There it
restaurant,
is.
Jelena.
It's literally right next door. But you can just go in there and get a slice of pizza. You don't have to
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah,
Man, I'm starving now.
you are.
Yummy.
Great sandwiches there,
Oh, that
too.
looks good.
Great sandwiches.
Yeah, it's great
That's
there,
the
too.
turkey plate right now. Brandon and I used to eat there pretty much every time we do a podcast.
God, all the time, huh?
I haven't been there in a while.
I haven't, dude. We're going to Sugarfish for a hot minute.
Nothing wrong with sugarfish either. I mean, they're not giving that fish away though.
They're really not. It's not a cheap lunch, is it?
No. There's certain restaurants.
Juliana's the way to go.
Yeah. There's certain restaurants you can spend $125 on two people so quickly.
Did you eat at Korean barbecue this weekend, Chin?
Not this weekend.
What? What
Yeah.
happened?
I was actually working a lot on videos.
On your videos?
Not just mine, but also the behind the scenes. It's going to be finished.
I mean,
It's
those
taking
behind the
forever.
scenes come out fucking 7 years
It's
later.
6 months
By the
worth
time
of
they
footage.
come out, it's,
No,
I mean, behind the scenes for
for everything, even your show,
Nice.
your comedy special recording behind
that's
the
a
scenes
lot
stuff.
of work. That's a lot of editing.
Yeah, it's 6 hours. So I got it down to an hour 50. I might just release it like that. You think?
Because
I mean,
it's
each
gonna take a
episode-
special person watch an hour and 50 behind.
But these
the scenes.
episodes are already like an hour and a half, 2 hours, anyways.
True.
I think people will dig it.
You could upload to the Find Kid page for sure.
Yeah.
They're used to long form, and then I'd come up with a shorter one too for the regular folk. You do that.
How much of it is of me shadow boxing and doing push-ups?
There's a good amount of you doing exercises for sure.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. That's important. I like
And then Chin launched his own channel called Burger Pizza.
burger pizza.
I just did a video, pizza burger.
Pizza burger.
Yeah, so I made a
He
burger.
takes 2 pieces of
with
pizza, and that's his bun. It's the fattest shit I've ever heard. No shit used to be 300 pounds, Chin. Because you take 2 cheese pizza slices and makes that his bun for burgers.
Doesn't that sound good?
Kind of good.
Yeah, right. And it's crispy on the
Sounds
outside,
disgusting
and it's
to
like
me.
chewy on the inside
Yeah.
of the bun or the pizza bun.
Yeah, or you could just put hamburger on your pizza, but I hear you.
Yeah,
It's good, man.
Not my
Different
cup of
ways
tea,
to
man.
skin a cat.
Yeah,
That's all. Just different ways.
literally skinny.
Yeah. We a little low energy this Monday. I feel like nothing happened.
Hello, you got nothing, huh?
I feel like nothing happened. Like you asked me what I did this weekend. I can't remember.
You never have
anything.
anything, but I asked you what you did.
I can't remember a
Nothing?
goddamn thing. Well, that's because all my friends are gone.
Oh,
You're not around.
Got to be with the family.
I
man.
never see Rogan. And and then I'm with the kids. So that's what happens. I mean, it's not like nowadays. What are you going to do? You're going to go out to dinner. It's not like you're going to be like, we went to this party. Woo!
We went and raged.
Like, no. I mean, I can't go. I'm self-conscious at 50 to go. I wouldn't go to a club.
No.
You know what I
no
mean?
one goes to clubs.
Like, hey, what's up? I'm like, what? Let me get a table.
You would
It's
do
tough
lounges,
to,
right?
It's tough to get me to even go out. Like
You don't go out at all.
Drake's in town. I just want to go home, man.
Yeah.
I work all day and then I leave town on Thursday to Utah. I just want to be home. I want to be home. Water my fikes. Getting old, dude. Getting old. Took my Papa Shab to box and burn. And I do those cardio classes. The dad do the cardio class. He sure walked in, saw it and went, fuck this noise. Like, all right. He just did his own thing, man.
I can't do.
No interest in it.
I don't like any kind of a class like that.
Same here.
Jogging, spin. You don't see people in groups jogging or biking. It's just not.
No.
It's not for me. Team stuff has always been. Like, corporate retreats where they do these trust exercises where you fall into each other's arms. I guess it's good for cohesion, but nah. I never forgot in college, I was throwing a basketball against a wall in my dorm. Miserable. It's fucking in D.C. in this dorm. I'm like, where the fuck am I? And these guys come by and these kind of slick looking dudes. And they had one guy had a Rolex on and he had kind of, coiffed, well coiffed. Like if I found out they both had got their nails done, I wouldn't have been surprised. They looked very shiny. Shook my hand. He goes, "You knew, huh?" I go, "Yeah." And he goes, "Why don't you pledge for us?" And I go, "Huh?"
A fraternity?
Yeah, he goes, "You look like you'd like to pledge." I was like, "Nope,
Sure
I
don't.
don't."
You don't
Tell
like
me where the meeting is so I can not go.
So yeah.
Because I would watch them. I don't know if you had this. I'm sure you had this in your college, but you'd watch these pledges and they'd have to do crazy shit. And then they get drunk and they'd be like, brothers for life.
No, frat. Well, but
I don't know.
when you're part of the football team, it's kind of like your own club. You're part
yeah.
of a frat.
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of.
yeah. You're in
Little
a
different
You guys all live
initiation.
together, right?
Around, we only hung out with each other and partied with each other.
Yeah.
So it's a sort of a fraternity.
Yeah.
Not as douchey.
But it is bonding when you play football, right?
But I like doing the classes more because I did private training forever. It's the classes are good because there's gonna be other people in there to push you. You know.
Yeah. Get a little competitive.
Yeah, you don't want that. And they're tough. They're.
I'll tell you what
tough,
classes
man.
I like was the ones that on it. Those
Those are
half-hour
good.
classes are fucking good.
Those
I
are
would do
really
those
good.
all the time.
Actually, that looked fun. When you and Aubrey and your brother were just doing those sprints or whatever those are. What are they called?
The circuits.
Circuits, yeah.
The
That looked
circuits
fun.
are for me.
They
That
look
was
fun.
the
See
best.
that, but at boxing when it's like that, but it's like you do mitts, so you get one-on-one mitts. Then you go to the bags, then you go to the blacktop, and there's like weights there, and then you go to the turf, and then there's sprints. I like it, man. And they're surprised. Some of those like young girls can go for fucking ever.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
like a big dude he looks out of shape. He's a little beast though.
Yeah.
And there's
you never
mitts.
know.
It's a good class, man.
You never know.
It's really good. I like that stuff.
Mhm.
Because the personal training, I've been doing it for so long, it gets boring, man. And you can't really bullshit your way through those classes. Like you're moving, man.
Yeah.
The next thing it goes by it's so like chaotic, but you're like, damn, that's an hour and bam, 1,000 calories burned. Like fuck yeah.
I was at Gloveworks. These pro football players came in, Samoan guys, and then one guy they were linemen or something, and they were so fucking wide. It was so weird. Like whatever you think is wide, they were wider, and they weren't really lifting. They were just doing all kinds of weird, like body stuff, like stuff I guess to keep themselves
Movement,
balanced. Yeah, movement and stuff like that. But like, just they look like giant human fists.
They look like Moanas.
Yeah, like there's no points anywhere. It's just blunt everywhere.
Big dudes, dude.
Yeah, it's their job. Currently playing.
For the Rams?
I don't know who they played for. I just know they both played, pro football. One of them was a big time, like I think he was like, signed some huge contract. But you look at him and you go, well, of course.
Wonder who it
How
was.
would you fit into a fucking car? There's a guy who works on Schooled, and he couldn't get into my to move my Tesla. He couldn't get in. He couldn't really fit.
How tall is he?
Well, he's
Or is he
6'4", and I swear to God, he's not fat. He's 295 pounds, but he's so wide.
Right, yeah.
And he goes, yeah, I'm just too wide.
He
I go,
ain't skinny.
He tried to get in. He goes, I can't get in, man. He goes, he goes, you come over here. And a Hawaiian dude who's huge too got in. But he was just, I go, what do you weigh? He goes, about 295. I go,
That means
it's not.
300.
Yeah. And he goes, not really fake. He goes, you don't look fat. He goes, I'm not fat. I'm just a giant Viking.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. He's so wide. so fucking wide. It was just like your shoulders were just like, not like he looked like the letter H. Like if you took the letter H and filled it
block.
in. Uh-huh.
That's how those twins were at. Oh, remember the twins at On It? Those big, thick twins at On It?
Oh, yeah. Those are
big boys.
Those are big boys. Yeah.
Are those guys in Denver bigger than people here?
What guys?
Like your football players when you're in high school?
What do you mean bigger?
So the reason I mention it, the reason I bring it up is because when I remember going from high school to college, I thought I saw big people before, right? Like big football players. Oh, yeah. When I first did college, I was like, oh my God, these people are freaking, they're not from this world. They're giant.
I did stand up at old Mizzou, Missouri.
Yeah, Mizzou, yeah.
And the football team was there. The same thing. You look at them, you're like, well, you're 340 pounds.
Go look at some of the big high schools in California.
Really?
Kids will blow your fucking mind how big they are. They're huge.
It's so weird. It's like, what are you doing, sucking on a cow? How'd you get that big?
How about I was at the Grove yesterday, and I mean, I don't know if you guys I could not, I mean, I know it's fucked up to say, I could not stare at this, but, they have this Halo ice cream there where one scoop is 60 calories, no sugar. And it's delicious. It's called Halo ice cream. So I'm getting ice cream. I'm there. My family's there. And we're with Tiger. We're all sitting around eating ice cream. And then there's like a little park, small park area next. And there's this mom there, hot mom, with the biggest titty out, feeding her baby.
Yeah.
But I'm just, you know how most of them put the blanket over? Nope. Just this impossible fat titty.
And hot.
And hot as fuck. This baby is sucked on it. I was eating ice cream and I was like, oh wow, that's a big ass titty.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to look creepy because you obviously feeding your son. It was a thing, but I was like this, just like, damn man, that's crazy. And then I found myself like, still doing it, huh? And I was going back and forth like a goddamn typewriter. I'm like, okay, titty's still out. There we go.
Not look.
And then, but no one in my family wanted to address it. And then finally I just went, big titty sticking out. I didn't even see the big titty. My dad goes, excuse me? I go,
yeah, but that was the first thing in your mouth. How are you not supposed to look at it?
My dad goes, excuse me, I went, did you see the girl with her big titty hanging out there? And my dad goes, excuse me, a woman had her breast out and went, well, now I have to explain it. Sound creepy. There was it was awkward.
I had
I'm talking like impossibly fat titty.
I had an acting teacher who looked at, who said this.
Just like that.
Yeah. That's pretty
But
awesome.
she was pointing it at him, like squirting in his mouth.
So cute. I had an acting teacher.
Is that normal though? Like, is that cool to do?
It's
in
a
public?
new thing now. I think it should be, but
I don't care. I mean, the kid has to eat.
in the words of my acting teacher, yeah, I think it's sexy. Sometimes. I mean,
oh wow.
No, I mean, and my acting teacher goes, I think when a woman's feeding her child, I think it's sexy. And everybody was like, oh, and he goes, oh, am I the only one? I was like, it can be considered.
It just catches you. Like I was in the ice cream, like, oh damn.
But if she's hot and she's got a huge tit out, you as a baby, that was the first thing in your mouth. So it's excusable if you are intrigued by it.
Well, you just don't see it every day.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: if she was a warlock, would I be like, "Come"? I'd be like, "God damn, girl,
but if
put
she's
your titty
young
away."
and beautiful, you're like, But that's normal. That's like, it's as feminine as it gets.
You ever been at a friend's house and a 3-year-old comes and sucks on her titty?
I've seen a video of that.
You ever seen like 4 and 5-year-olds sucking on mom's titties?
There's video of that.
Yeah, it's like,
yeah. That's a little.
I have an acquaintance, not a close friend, but they still, the mom breastfeeds their kids. And literally, you'll be in the middle of a conversation, you're like, damn, that's crazy. Oh, really? Boom. You're just like, God.
Well, in a lot of countries, when their food was scarce, that was very common.
Yeah, but 2018, right? And we're in America.
I would agree with that. It is 2018.
I don't know. I mean, I don't really have that big of a problem with it. Do you?
No, not at all. Not at all. There you go.
Look at that baby.
Artistic.
Yeah, it's artistic. That baby's fucking cute.
The mom ain't bad either.
She's not. I didn't notice though, Bryan. I only see a baby eating.
That mom's very pretty.
I didn't notice the mom at all.
Hair.
That's not.
She's has dreads.
Yeah, it's
and some big ass titties filled with whole milk.
There you go. That's right. Well, anyway.
Baby has some big ass feet.
Brendan and I are into lactating moms. I don't know if you
I'm just saying, it caught me off. I just reminded me that's just this impossibly
very
fat
natural.
titty.
Very natural.
And I didn't like that. No one acknowledged it. We all saw it. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah.
See this mom with the fat titty hanging out?
Yeah. See, I would have noticed, of course. And I would have been escorted out of there for being great.
And possibly big titty. You have some current events, Jen?
Yeah, already, huh?
That's pretty quick. Just jumped in.
You got anything left, man? You're telling us about some big guy parked your car.
I'm just spitballing right now.
All right, what's up, dude?
You know?
Yeah. How was shooting today?
Shooting was very early, and I did the Goldbergs, and then when I'm done with this podcast, I go and do Schooled.
What time do you shoot that till?
Probably till very late, knowing my schedule right now.
Wow.
But
and how many weeks? Well, how many weeks do the Goldbergs and
I go until
Schooled
January, and then
you got
then
a while.
I'm done for 7 months.
But you have October, November, December, January.
That's right.
Oh wow,
I'm in it. Well, we're both pretty busy, right? It's just the way it is, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is that when you do a TV show, you're there all day. But I got stand up to starting in February, so I kind of got to write new stuff. And is it weird that I can't come up with one joke? I have what's called a writer's block right now.
Well, yeah, I feel like you got to get on stage. But while you're,
I've been doing. I mean, I just did an hour.
Spots.
But yeah. I actually never. I don't need to perform as much. I usually get my writing done, but I got to start.
Have you tried that technique where when you're about to fall asleep, you hold something in your hand, and then as soon as you doze off, you drop that thing that's in your hand, it wakes you up, and then you start writing right at that moment?
No, I don't do that. I just I set a timer and just start writing, or I walk, or or I'm in the car and I.
But where would you write if you're on set all day?
You don't.
And then you got to worry about.
You're in every scene, so you got to be.
You got to be present too.
Yes.
It's like
you're not writing on set.
No,
you're not reading. You're not writing on set. You're there.
It's very tough, dude.
Yeah. Good problems to have, but it's
But then then when you said you're done in January, then maybe you can start then. It's not like you have to rush to create a new hour.
Exactly.
You're putting stress on yourself that you don't need to.
Correct. No, it'll be fine. I have a lot of time.
Yeah.
Podcast and write.
You wait till you're done.
It's going to be fine, right? Tell me, everybody.
It's going to be awesome.
Still always that panic.
No promises.
You're always like, what else can I write now? This is my third special. Now what? Do I have anything else?
Is there any updates with the special?
No.
Not yet?
I'm waiting to hear.
Okay.
Why, you heard something, Jen?
No.
Well, Jen's like, well, I
heard. Yeah. Yeah, it's only 2.5 years of my life, so it's always fun to wait. I'm sure it'll be fine. That's always a strange thing. I don't know. Best I can do.
It's like out of your control.
Did
right?
my best. I think I edited it. I think it's really
awesome.
good. And I think it's come together really well. But, what else can I do?
At least there's more places than ever to.
Not really, though, is there?
I'm saying more than ever.
Yeah, but where?
Let's say this is year 1997. You're a comic. You're not with HBO, Showtime,
Comedy Central.
Comedy Central. Like, there's no YouTube to blast. So there's no Hulu, Amazon, DirecTV, YouTube Red, Netflix.
I feel like the only place people watch comedy specials is Netflix and Showtime, though. Am I wrong? As far as what would move the needle, you can do Amazon.
You want to be honest? What moved the needle the most probably is YouTube.
Really?
That is going to give you the most eyeballs possible. Now,
that's what I care about.
Well, yes and no. Any joke, fucking Dick and Harry can upload anything they want to YouTube.
Yeah.
So then the quality and the fans might think, oh, fuck, man, it's put on YouTube. He has nowhere else to go.
Right.
So there's a little bit of a negative connotation with it.
Yeah.
But for the most...
Can you put the whole thing on, or would you put
put the whole thing on.
Put the whole thing on there.
I'm saying if you want the most views possible and to make sure everyone has access to it, because you have to have a subscription or membership to Netflix.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, yeah, right.
Some people don't have
that is what
TV.
I'd like to do. I'd like to... I would like to I just want as many people.
But here's the thing, I had this conversation with Showtime. If you just release it on YouTube, these days it looks like.
Yeah, I know. I know. Never Don't Give Up. TJ Miller.
Yeah.
It's great.
You know what I'm saying? But you look at guys like what's his name? Released the fucking God, I'm drawing a blank now. He does the Hot Pocket take. He's hilarious.
Oh, Jim
Gaffigan. So he released it on like YouTube Red, on all the paywalls.
Yes.
Amazon.
Yes.
DirecTV.
So
Comcast.
it's done really well for him because I'm working with the same company, and it's been really good for him.
It's Jim Gaffigan though.
It's Jim Gaffigan.
Jim Gaffigan. Like Kevin Hart could do that. Jim Gaffigan is a monster. Louis C.K. used to do his own thing. There you go, Noble Ape.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, man. Yeah.
But you got to get out, right?
Gotta get it out.
Yeah, you have to get it out.
I'm waiting. Hopefully, Showtime.
Are they done with it editing wise and all that stuff?
Yeah. Color correct.
They better be
done with editing, coloring.
They just got done.
Else, yeah. No, it's been.
It's been done. I thought you were gonna say Jesus Christ.
But it took a while. Editing took a while.
You know, Rogan edited his own.
So did I. I
you did your own?
I was there in the editing room doing the whole thing. Because, I know what you got.
Oh, yeah.
And you got to lose shit. And there's a lot of stuff in the middle of it. It's just the way it is. Editing is the very important.
Let me see the trailer on this, Jen.
You actually take out stuff?
Yeah.
I thought you just changed the angles.
It's got to be 58 minutes.
Well, remember, Bryan did an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which, I don't know.
It's got to be down to 58 minutes.
Got it. My ad blocker. Ad blocker broke again. So we'll watch a commercial first.
Exactly. All these people who fucking tell you.
There you go.
Let's see this. How many times?
This only has,
company I have.
This only has 40,000 views.
I love Jim Gaffigan.
Oh my God, he's a beast.
It was discovered my wife had a brain tumor. I'm not even making this up. It was removed. She's great. Everything's good. Thank you. I didn't remove it.
The stage looks cool.
I was in the other room soiling myself. I joke around, but it was scary. We have 5 children. And there were moments when I was like, oh my gosh, if anything happens to my wife, those 5 kids are going to be put up for adoption. Did some shows in China. You visit some places and you think, all right, there's a language barrier, but I could get by. And China was like, oh, if I got lost, I would die here. I can't believe cross-country skiing's even a sport. Just did that.
So fucking funny.
He makes me laugh. You just in theaters.
Gaffigan
Look at that.
Hilarious.
Look at that. He put it everywhere.
Yeah. That's what Comedy Dynamics does. It's either that or you do a Showtime or a Netflix thing. So,
Cool.
Interesting.
I mean, that's what I did with my last special on every platform. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
What's going on?
That's not great.
That is.
Yeah, that we don't want to do that again. But that was in Comedy Dynamics, right?
Sure was. Yeah. No, but
Are those for lesson, or what was that? Is that an off-white light?
Comedy Dynamics is actually a great company. It's just a question of whether or not your name is big enough to get people to go there. So
yeah, I'm gonna be real kind here to
that. That's eggshell. That's actually eggshell white.
Is that brick over there? Now is that real brick?
I think it might be. I think it might be imported brick. I'm not sure.
Is that from the St. Day Valentine's Day Massacre brick?
What I was saying is that so all I have to do is just get my name out there, and then just get it on all the platforms, and then that's another idea that you can do with your special if, say, a Netflix or a Showtime passes on it. So,
because that worked last time.
Yeah, is that?
Now, is that a
horse or is that
a real golden
zebra?
Now, is he alive in there?
Yeah,
how's that work, Chin? Is his body in the back?
It's probably in the back. So anyway, what I just need to do is get it out there on any platform, and I think that's a great way to sell it. And I think that at the end of the day, Showtime, Netflix, these things are not that important. Now, have you worn those gold shoes? They look small for your feet.
Yeah, there's a lot of moving pieces, man. Especially.
There are a lot of moving pieces.
Hey, don't you love that?
That's my favorite. I don't know. It's a lot of moving pieces.
A lot of moving. See, here's the thing, Brian.
A
lot of moving pieces. Hey, where we're at with Netflix and Showtime. So here's with that, a lot of moving pieces.
Right.
We're just waiting on a few guys.
Who are the guys? Have they actually gotten it? Have they?
No.
In this business, you don't know anything.
No.
You just have to go with what the person on the phone says.
You know what
you know
what the best is? When you get off stage or if you did a big project or a special, like, what'd you think? Your agent goes, did you have fun?
Oh my God.
Excuse me, sir? As long as you had fun, that's all that counts. And wherever the chips lie. No, bitch. Not where they lie. No. That's why you're here.
Yeah. I'm glad I came. I'm glad I came to this. Ooh, that bad.
Did you have fun?
I've gotten so good at knowing when something's not going to happen. It's a subtle thing. I've become a master at, because this town is all lies. It's the best. Dude, it's funny. This is the best script I've read in a long time. We have a lot of different options that we're going to go out with, and there are a lot of different. So right now what we're doing is grouping up to see where we can push.
Sometimes when you bring an idea to your agent, and then when you go through all the steps, like the infancy stages of that project, just like, oh my God, man. Yeah. Oh my God.
You know the guys that created Will and Grace? They're the best because they're so nice to actors. And Max and David, one time I auditioned, and he goes, okay, I go, do you want me to do it some other way? And he goes, no. Now, here's why. I really think you're great. I think you're wonderful. And I've known you a long time. And but I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to be Hollywood with you. I'm going to tell you, you're just not right for this part. It's great.
That feels
so great. He goes, you're just not. I'm just being honest. Also, he was so good. Max goes, your hair like this. Have you ever thought about just cutting that off? And I go, what do you mean? He goes, just, I don't know, keep it almost shaved. It looks so awesome. I was like, I will. And I went and shaved my head.
You didn't shave your head?
It was great. Those guys are the best.
Cool.
They love actors. Like they get it.
Yeah.
I would get it. It's like you see the grind of always being in the room. Hey, how you doing? Oh, another pilot season. That's back in the day. That's all gone now. It's so different.
So funny.
Yeah. And what would happen in Hollywood is that we had what was called pilot season, when the networks would buy the pilot, then you would write it, and then they would green light the pilot, and then you would go into casting, and that would be in the fall, and you'd really have like 2 months, and if you don't get a job in those 2 months, we'll see you next year.
Pilot season.
Yeah, you'll be doing episodics, but you're not going to be getting a series regular.
Yeah.
And and then you test for one.
That was the chaos,
yeah,
right?
It was all that.
They don't do that anymore with pilot season, just because
not
there's so many
nearly
networks?
as much. It's just so many different shows.
There's still pilot season though,
sort of.
Yeah,
but there's so many different shows all the time. That it's hard to, yeah. So it's not the same as it used to be. I haven't auditioned in so long. Well, partially because I've been lucky enough to be.
You can't though, right?
Yeah.
What would you audition for?
I've been lucky in that sense, but
and you kind of contractually tied.
Yeah,
up,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Thank God. It's always
that
good
would be
this kind of.
Can you imagine if you're sitting here?
Plenty of
you
people
didn't know where your special was going to go. You had no acting gigs. I'll tell you.
I mean,
you fucking bummer.
I lived
man.
it.
Yeah,
I say it's not a bummer. Though. That's the norm. But for a lot of people, Will Sasso one time said, we were talking about the business, and we had both tested for something that we didn't get, and he said, "Well, the business is in 5 years." We will look over in an audition room, and the guy from Modern Family, whoever it might be, will be sitting across from us, auditioning. It's just the way it is. I have seen. What's also interesting is that you have a really hot run. I'm including movies, and you just don't work again.
Yeah, but that's with anything, right?
Sure.
Like besides if you just not succumb, but if you just want to do a regular 9-to-5 job, which there's nothing wrong with that, where it's same thing day in, day out, just doing the same thing over and over. Yeah. There's no performance based as far as your skills.
You just got to know
talents.
that shit's going to happen.
But
be ready.
Athletics, same way too.
Exactly. Just know that. If you go into it thinking otherwise,
that's the reason less than 1% people do it.
That's right.
There's a reason for that.
My mother was telling me a story about how she knew this really wonderful Persian family, this Iranian family, and they'd come over from Iran, and they put they worked so hard in lots of jobs, and They put their whole family savings, their fortune, into this amazing Iranian restaurant. And it was in like this incredible building, and they got this amazing contract. And he was an amazing master cook or something, and she was actually. I'm sorry, and he was businessman and everything. And they put everything into it, and they had their grand opening, and it got a lot of fanfare because there wasn't an Iranian restaurant in New York City at the time. It was like a big deal. And that weekend, as they were opening, the Iran hostage crisis happened.
Oh no.
And it was the end.
No one wanted Iranian food.
No one went to the open. It was just done. Iranian food's amazing, by the way.
Damn.
But it was like their whole life just went away.
Fuck.
No one went to that restaurant. In fact, people were outside saying,
protesting. Yeah.
And they were like, but we're not even there. I think they were Baha'i. They weren't even like.
That's such a bummer.
Oh.
That's the risk, right?
Yeah, everything. Right? You want to open a restaurant? Good luck. You want to be an actor? Good luck.
Gym,
you want to be an
anything.
athlete? Good luck. That's all it is.
Yeesh.
But don't, it is what it is.
But at least a lot of sports and restaurants, that's just bad luck. You're right. You're investing in yourself.
Yes.
Like you can control the narrative a little bit in sports, some.
Well, also, but I think you should also have an outlook where that it's going to end in some way, and the people that succeed are able to mold into another thing. Like just use it as an opportunity to go somewhere else. Stay open, stay malleable, stay flexible. Become a businessman. Do whatever it is you have to do. But that's kind of how I look at this career. Like, what are you going to do? Just act? No, I'll do a podcast. I'll do stand-up. I'll do, you're writing. You're doing all those things. The people that I think are going to be in trouble are the ones who are strictly just actors. That's a tough gig. It's just is because you're dependent on so many other people saying
they signed up for, though, it's part of the gig.
It's also, the only thing they think about. Like that's, So I don't know.
Dude, how about this weekend? Speaking of going to things, up my basically all the guys who played college football at University of Colorado were here in town because they're playing USC. So many texts, dude, we're here, meetup was there. Just can't do it. Didn't do it. And then the college team in 2003 that I played on were ranked number 1 in the nation, number 2 for the longest. They got inducted to the Hall of Fame, and all of them flew in. We're like, dude, come on, we're doing this. I had no desire.
Yeah.
No desire. I asked my dad, I'm like, is something wrong with me? I just have no desire to do any of this stuff. He's like, I don't think so.
Because I think it sounds like
what are we going to do? Go back and reminisce about
that's what
the old days, and I just have no desire to do it.
Yeah, you're thinking about cheersing with drinks, and then talking about that. Yeah, I
also don't like the catch up. You know what I'm saying? Like, what have you been doing? And you gotta re-go over everything, stuff you already know, and fucking family and events.
See, when I think about seeing friends, I don't think about reminiscing. I just think about laughing. Like I like to laugh. So if I'm not going to laugh, I definitely don't want to reminisce.
God, no.
I really don't.
And also, if I cared, trust me, I'd reach out to you.
Yeah.
As fucked up as that sounds,
brutal as it
trust me, I'd find a way to get a hold of you.
No, as brutal as it sounds, it comes down to what do you actually like to do?
Well, right? I like friends, and I treasure those times as good times, stuff like that. But I'm just, I'd much rather be with my son than reminisce with you guys.
Yes. Yeah.
I know it's fucked up. I asked my dad, I'm like, something wrong? He's like, I don't think so.
Well, that's what happens as your kids get to, like, when you start to communicate and hang out. You would just way rather hang out with them on a weekend, even at the carnival, soccer carnival and stuff. It is what it is. But watching the kids have fun, it's like you become a parent. It's a different kind of thing. It's just
this food's making me so hungry, Chin. Have you ever been to God? I forget the fucking name of it. It's in Glendale. Frida's.
No, is it Persian food?
Yeah.
No, but I've had Persian food.
My favorite is when people go, "Persian food's good." Is it? You mean the Persian Empire? You mean a country that's gone back, I don't know, over 5,000 years? Did they figure out how to make food? Yeah.
They make amazing food.
Amazing.
All right, Chen, what do you got? Give me some current events. I'm so hungry.
Current events before he dies.
All right. How about we check out Cats? We'll do this together. I haven't seen this, but cross-country runner becomes Nike's first professional athlete with cerebral palsy.
Ooh, that's not easy.
No,
That's
right?
interesting. Good for them. This is the commercial here?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Look at him go.
Damn, Jim, why'd you say look at him go? Does he run for University of Oregon?
I wish I knew.
Damn, he can run.
A cross-country runner in Oregon broke down in tears when he was surprised when the news became the first professional Nike athlete in history with street. Wow. He's 20. Damn, this is the actual video of them telling him he's an athlete. Just about to receive a professional athlete contract from Nike, will become the first professional athlete in Nike history with Cerebral Palsy. This is the actual video of them telling him. That's pretty crazy. He thought they were just filming him finishing this run. And they surprised him with a Nike contract.
That is awesome.
Little does Justin know, inside John's folder is a Nike contract. John is the insights director of Nike. Aw, man.
So cool.
That's really cool.
Is that his dad or is that...
That guy works for Nike, Brian. Damn, that's crazy.
It's really badass, man.
That is cool. Now, is he getting a few mil off this contract? Or what are we talking about here? Damn, that poor kid.
Yeah, that's heavy.
Scroll down to him. What else is there? Super heavy. Damn, that's cool, man. Thank you to my friends and family teams who got my back, supporting me through everything. This is freaking dream come true. Proud to officially be part of the swoosh family.
There's this tendency to think that people with cerebral palsy, because they talk, they have trouble speaking a lot of times, that their brains are similar to the way they're moving, but they're completely lucid. They have zero mental handicap at all.
Oh.
Zero. It's all physical. It's all a muscular,
Yeah, what did Ethan Hawkins have? Or not Ethan Hawkins.
He had ALS.
Stephen
That's ulterior.
But even his
sclerosis.
brain was 100%.
Yes.
But
yes.
his body was
That's
just
where
shut down.
your muscles just stop working.
Everything
That's a
stopped
terrible
working.
disease.
Yeah,
That's
awful.
Lou Gehrig's disease.
That's cool, man. What else you got, Jen?
Let's check it out. I remember this guy, the Fire Festival founder. Remember he was promising this amazing getaway with all these crazy artists and everything else, but it turned out to be crappy.
I don't remember this.
Yeah, he had all these famous people, and it turned out to be a complete disaster.
So it says there.
So
failed music bash in the Bahamas.
Oh, yeah.
Remember they had like styrofoam like food, like carriers? They had like sandwiches. It was supposed to be like luxurious foods.
And it was all bullshit. And then he'd say like
bullshit.
Rihanna and a bunch of those people were going to be there.
Yeah. So
Damn, they gave him 6 years?
Yeah, he's a serial fraudster. It's not his first one.
defrauding investors of $26 million.
Wow. What the fuck does he
Bad
think?
guy.
He thought he was
Bad
going to get
guy.
away with it?
Yeah, a lot of bad guys like this.
The motivation here was greed, desire to have a flashy lifestyle. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, 6 years.
Shithead.
Guy said once he gets out, I'm sure he'll be right back onto the next scam. It's just what he does, huh?
He looks
6
kind
years.
Yeah, guys, he'll be on to his next scam as soon as he gets out. They're
What
the
else you got,
worst.
Jen? Jesus Christ.
The worst people.
Bachelor Vietnam. I remember Kat kind of mentioned this before. So they went there to find love, and then 2 girls ended up finding love. And it's supposed to be the girl and a guy.
Damn.
Oh, so 2, like they all went to go find a dude?
Yeah.
But
2 of the
2
girl
contestants who were girls found each other?
found each other.
Damn, that's cool.
So you want to see them make the confession here?
Hell yeah.
Sure, I'll watch it.
Khi tới chương trình này là để tìm tình yêu.
Wait, is this a lesbian bachelor?
No.
Oh, no. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Em đã tìm được tình yêu đó cho mình. Nó không phải là anh. Nó là một người khác.
She's saying it's not you, it's someone else that she's in love with. And that's
I think this is scripted, but I like it.
I believe you.
So dramatic. Come home with me.
Đi là gì?
This would be what I would consider.
Yeah.
Super scripted.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
it's great. It's heavy shit, though, man. She's an actress, too.
Do they celebrate this in?
I don't know how they are there. I would imagine it'll be just like most Asian countries, though.
Em cảm giác là
Yeah, super scripted. Good for them, though. Smell this a mile away.
So but it's just all actors, not a lot of it.
Yeah. What else you got, Jen?
It says
You know it. People gobbled it up.
I
the
don't know if they
producer
doubled it up.
confirmed the two women are now together and in a relationship. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see this together, too. Lana Del Rey and Azealia Banks. Heated Twitter beef.
What?
Azealia Banks, that's her on the left?
That's Lana Del Rey right here.
Okay.
That's Azealia Banks, and they're in a Twitter feud over Kanye West. Let's check this out.
What's the problem?
I'm imagining that's Azealia Banks. Wow. Okay, Lana, this would be cute if you were consistent with your outrage and refused to collab with A$AP Rocky, who has physically assaulted women too. To me, this looks like the typical white woman using a weakened target to pretend to be an ally. I guess she's supposed to be working with Kanye then.
Okay, keep scrolling down. Where's Lana coming to this?
I think that's just it, right?
Makes you the enemy. Like A$AP Rocky have kicked random women in the face at customers because they paid their money to come see their idol in a moment of excitement. Jesus. Reached out and touched him because he didn't have aggregate security that night. You want white female liberals? So, all right.
White female liberals are so self-serving. Jesus.
I don't know enough about this
Yeah.
feud. We need
Here we are.
other
Here's
news.
Lana.
Tell him it's a promise, not a threat. I'll send you my surgeon's number and a good psychiatrist. I know in L.A.
Banks, you could have been the greatest female rapper alive, but you blew it. Don't take it out on the only person who had your back. Oh, were they friends? I
Looks
won't
like.
not fuck you the fuck up, period. You know the Addy, pull up anytime, say it to my face, but if I were you, I wouldn't.
Gangster.
Yeah, Lana Del Rey's
Jesus
not fair to
Christ.
fucking peep out of
She
her.
can wrestle this dick in her mouth, too. This thing's
Why
boring.
did you say that?
Because I'm bored with this.
Oh, okay.
We don't know enough about it.
Well,
Kat
I mean-
probably knew it. She's supposed to be here. We
Yeah.
get it.
Last minute.
Catch
change.
me outside.
Catch me
Yeah,
outside.
man, defense drama.
That girl's a bagillionaire now. The Catch Me Outside girl. What else you got, Jim?
All right. Did you guys know that people use AirDrop to send lewd pictures to other people, strangers?
No.
No.
You know you can do that, right? Just through Bluetooth?
I don't have my AirDrop on, though.
You know? I always
I
have
don't
it
think I do
on.
either.
Never. Why
So
would you
can-
always have it on?
They have to,
'Cause
they
I
have to
have
know
to
your
send
number, though,
files
don't
to me.
they?
No.
No.
It just shows your name on your phone.
But why
And then
would
you
you
can just
always have it on, though, like out in public?
I always have it on because I'm always dropping stuff here. Like,
Yeah,
files
but not
Is
to
there
in
me.
just a
but-
guy randomly going around showing, just dropping his dick?
Just
in
dick
your
That'd be
pics.
hilarious. I'd be like, dude, you're hilarious. Thank you. Thank
That's
you.
like the guy who was
I'm
jerking
going to
off.
tweet this out now.
There was a guy who was jerking off in the back on yogurt samplers and handing them out. Some people just want to get theirs in you.
Yeah, that's a little different.
That's
but
called
yeah,
digital rape.
It's a little different. But when you walk outside here, Chin, you don't have your AirDrop on.
I do.
You just leave it on
Actually,
all
it's
times.
just more convenient
Oh,
that
I
way.
don't, man.
But I guess the easiest way to fix this is just to have it connected to only your contacts. You can just set that up in the settings.
Yeah, no shit.
But you have to, like, I don't know, if you work on like production, you always have to have it on for everything.
Yeah, but not when you leave the business.
No, I mean, even if I'm outside and I meet someone, I'm going to turn my phone off or not turn this option off.
Oh, wow.
Driving, get some AirDrop
No,
stuff.
no one's. No, it'd be hard to send me a dick pic because my AirDrop's not. I know you don't even know how to turn yours on.
Yes, I do. I go to settings, Brendan. I'll just set it up.
Oh, I thought that
I
was
need
pretty
a new
funny.
phone. What else you got?
This Aaron Hernandez, I don't know if you mentioned this before, but did you hear that he was sexually molested as a child?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess a Boston Globe did a report on it. And one of his buddies mentioned it. And his brother mentioned that he was sexually assaulted, sexually molested.
And then there's rumors too, right? He had a little bit of a
Boyfriend?
on the side.
Don't know about
In
the
jail
boyfriend on
too,
the
right?
side.
Jonathan said that Aaron disclosed later in his adult life that he had been sexually molested as a young boy. Jonathan declined to say any more. The Globe about his one of Aaron's lawyers in the criminal George also had spoken to him of sexual abuse as a child. All right. Aaron's sexual complexity was one of his closest secrets. One he hinted at only really his high school quarterback friend was, they're talking about him being liking the way the dick tastes.
Interesting. I didn't really realize.
Hold on. San Sui said he finally came out in his late 20s to family and friends after Hernandez suicide. Despite difficulty in doing so, he believes that Aaron would be proud of him for his
that public acknowledgement of the past relationship. Yeah, I'm sure.
Wow.
Interesting stuff.
So this was his boyfriend
when he was like high school, I guess.
Not a boyfriend, bro.
Okay, what would you call it?
What do you mean?
No, it's
Lover?
a boyfriend.
Yeah, the boyfriend.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's just
a boyfriend.
It's boyfriend. He had a chick on the side.
Just plays football.
Catching fucking out routes and slanging dick.
Just don't tell anybody. That's all.
He grew up in a fucking troubled childhood, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's that thing too, people say, right? That when you're molested as a kid, sometimes that affects
For sure.
sexual orientation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, and so the story thickens.
Yeah.
Well, not really. We kind of knew this.
Yeah.
I think Brendan mentioned it before, but I mean, they actually put it out here on the Boston Globe for this story.
Makes sense.
I'll read that for sure when I get out of here.
What?
I'll read that when I get out, yeah.
This was in Florida. I'll just play the video. It's a Lamborghini that crashed into a truck in front of it, took off, and jumped in the car next to him, and they bounced. Check this out.
Some Grand Theft Auto shit.
Hit and run caught on camera early Saturday morning.
It's a Huracan.
Watch again. The black
Damn.
truck slows
And didn't do
down
anything to
the
that
red
truck.
light when it's violently rear-ended.
Check this out.
By the Lamborghini.
Look how quick
The
this
truck's
is.
driver gets out. So does the driver and passenger in the sports car.
Right.
But watch as they move to the sidewalk behind the black Mercedes, appearing to avoid the man they just rear-ended. Watch as they then jump in the black
Then they hop in the Mercedes and bounce.
and leave the scene.
That was really crazy. I mean, a Lamborghini is like a $300,000 car. How can you just leave it there?
That looks like they were going
Who has a bake shop?
Damn, I'm not mad at her.
I'm not at all.
Market.
That's an
Show
athletic
us
young
a
lady.
Surveillance video. The driver in the pickup is a Miami
So
Beach
racist and
firefighter
just-
who was on his way to
I mean,
work. You can
racist.
see him snap.
Why is she athletic, bro? She's black.
Did you see her butt and her legs?
I find her
arms?
sexy.
So do I. I like athletic women, in case
built.
you haven't noticed. Look at her. She's in shape. Hey,
If she was all white, would you go, oh, man, that's an athletic
sure.
lady?
She's in shape.
No,
I can see what her ass looks like from the front.
No,
I
she's
can see
hot.
that shelf.
I don't think of
behind.
her playing sports because I'm not fully gay, but I hear you, Brian.
Well, I mean, she's
I don't wish she
athletic.
had a cock hanging off the front
No,
like
no,
you do.
I don't
but
either. I don't see any
she's pretty
cock
hot,
there,
man.
but I do see a rump and just a very well put together body.
She's very attractive.
Yeah, and I like his black T-shirt too. I mean, I like her. I like her.
Maybe they rented that thing and jumped out the back. You ain't follow up on this shit? I mean, it's not.
No, so they haven't caught him yet.
It feels like they were like that. That'd be a good way to shoot somebody, wait him to get out and or something, or rob his truck. I don't know. That's so weird.
I mean, they just left the $300,000.
That's so weird.
Like, you're going to obviously be caught by it, right? But they still haven't been able to catch them, either guy. And the guy that they hit was a firefighter who took a picture of their car
Do
right
they
after.
own the? Is it their car? I imagine not because they can't track it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
So that was like a rental or is
Yeah,
a
that
test
is
drive
weird,
or something.
Though. That's so fucking weird.
Yeah. We'll see what happens throughout the week.
Look forward to that. What else you got?
Do it, dude.
Get the investigators on it, man.
All right.
Get it on. That is a bizarre thing.
Right?
That's very
Thank
weird.
you, Brian. Thank you.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, how do you explain that?
That Mercedes is
they
right there, too.
purposely.
No,
it looks like they purposely.
No, they didn't
did that.
purposely do that. They don't own the car. Their friends are behind them. They ran into that. They both stopped. They went, fuck this, got in their friend's car and sped away.
Yeah, but why they ran over to the sidewalk?
Yeah, stop there
very,
for a
very
second.
abruptly. Like watch
Why
it
not,
again.
yeah, why not just
It makes
go
no
inside to the
sense.
Mercedes-Benz right away?
That would take a second.
6th Street and 7th Avenue, and it was all recorded by surveillance cameras at this convenience store. The bizarre hit and run caught on camera
Because it's a yellow light, right? That cop's
It was a red light, so he just rammed into him.
probably texting and then goes, oh, fuck, gets out.
The truck's driver gets out. So does the driver and passenger in the sports
Passenger
car.
gets out of the
Watch as they
Lamborghini.
move to the side.
He's getting something.
He's grabbing papers, something in there.
Yeah, or his gun.
See, they're just chilling right there.
They're both
standing.
like, "What the fuck?" Car and Mercedes goes,
Then
"Get
boom.
the fuck in," and then they're out.
Leave the scene.
That was them going, freaking out, going, "What the fuck should we do?" And someone in that Mercedes goes, "Let's get the fuck out of here." They stop like, "Oh," because the guy grabs his head like this. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
So it was a rental car, probably.
Yeah. Like, dude, you just crashed a fucking Lamborghini.
I think Brendan's
The
on
guy
it.
in the Mercedes went, "Holy fuck, let's get out of here."
Yeah.
They jumped in the car.
Can't wait.
The
to
real
find out what
takeaway.
Nah, we don't
the
need
real
insurance.
takeaway is this timepiece.
I was going to say
That's the best part of
that
this
is
video.
the
Jen.
real takeaway.
She's gorgeous.
Yes, she is.
What else you got, Jen?
Yes, she is.
All right, so I'm sure you guys have seen this already. This parkour robot from Boston Dynamics.
Yeah, it's insane.
So first, check it out. It's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Jumping over a big old log
Boom,
and does all
boom,
this, and it doesn't even look real to me.
Yeah, it looks
But
fake, huh? Look at this thing. It's light on its feet, isn't it?
That's what makes it look weird.
Ooh.
Slow down. It makes it look more realistic. Anyhow, apparently that took 20 different takes. People thought it was just like a smooth go from the
You
very
can also
beginning.
do a backflip.
It took him 20 times to do that, though.
to nail it, to nail it. So it's not it's not dialed in and 100% yet.
Yeah.
So
but
It's
still,
gonna, it shows capabilities when it does get dialed in.
You're
though.
looking at your
this
new-
stuff doesn't scare me though.
you're looking at your
Everyone
new
freaks out.
soldiers. That's
For
what
sure.
soldiers are going to be doing.
yeah.
Saving some lives, man.
You're going to be. That's who you're going to be fighting against.
Yeah, it's scary.
Robots.
But they have to have like a crazy battery pack because it seems like it'll just go away.
They'll figure that
Done.
out, though. You know what I'm saying, Chin? If they
Will
do
they?
electric cars and shit.
Sure, they'll figure that out. No problem.
I saw this. You know me, I'm not big on electric cars, but there's this new, I think it's called Billington. I'm starting following them on Instagram now, but it's a $60,000 electric truck. I'd buy this thing. I think
Really?
they start taking reservations in 2019. There it is.
Ooh,
360
that
pound
a lot.
Bollinger B1.
That's so
I
smart.
love
I
that.
think I'm put a down deposit on it.
Ooh, I love the way that looks.
Doesn't it look cool?
It's 60 grand.
60 grand.
It's not bad.
Don't look
that
too boxy for you.
Great.
That's
No,
what I
like
want, bro.
it. I like
That
the way
side looks cool.
I want the
like
military
way it looks.
vibe. That
Fuck
thing's
yeah.
sick.
Me and my dog. Me and my shepherd. Me and my bite trained shepherd.
Isn't that cool,
200
though?
miles.
I love that thing. I love that.
They don't
thing.
drop to 2020, but they start taking reservations,
Who
I think,
makes
2019.
The Bollinger.
Bollinger.
Who is that?
Some electric car company.
Wow.
That's their first model. How sick looking
I'm
is
gonna
that
wait
thing?
till the reviews come in. But that's a great looking car.
I know.
Great looking car.
It's not bad at all.
First truck. And you down the middle, the middle opens up so you can put wood all the way through.
Really?
Pretty cool looking, yeah.
I love cars I can put wood in.
Me too, because I build houses now.
You know what I mean? I build houses and I build fires, and that way, if I'm in the wilderness, I like that thing.
Isn't that thing sweet?
Yes.
Like a Bronco.
What kind of a
Hummer
charge
vibe.
does it get? Probably we don't know
It
yet.
says 200 miles.
Yeah, that means 100 miles.
See, that's good for me, though, because I don't drive them that much around. I just need a second car.
Yeah, I really
The
like
thing
that.
looks sweet. I like the truck. You see the truck one, far bottom left?
Yep.
Shit? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I like the truck one more than SUV.
Mm-hmm.
Don't come out, though, I think, 2020.
Very cool.
Looks so boxy.
Do you like G-Wagons, though, Chin?
I don't.
There you go. Not your thing,
Even this
dude.
interior is kind of like.
But I like that Spartan interior.
Yeah, I want because I'm just going to use it to fucking
I'm gonna use
beach
it for,
my
for my
son,
sports stuff. and
fucking-
the beach. And,
wipe my Cheeto fingers in the seats.
yep. I'm gonna use it for sporting
Banana
stuff,
peels.
fucking, and you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Keep
dude.
Rope in there and wood and. Bodies.
I like these types of trucks.
I like,
You like that?
what is that?
Something like
Yeah,
that.
that's pretty cool. But that's
Oh, yeah. Now, do you only watch WWF when you drive the thing? Like, how's that work, Jen?
Don't they
It's
look
a
badass?
monster.
Those don't make sense to get
Look
around.
at this.
That doesn't make sense, dude.
That's so cool.
boy. That's a
What are you gonna do with that in LA?
monster truck.
Just drive.
That thing's
down
a
the street.
monster. Yeah, we don't need that. What else you got, dude?
This. Did you see this play?
No.
Jadeveon Clowney and Chris Ivory
Grab his dread.
grabs his dread. So check this out.
Yeah.
Oh,
So he tackled him with that dread, and I looked it up. Do
that's
you guys
legal.
know?
You're
Yeah,
here.
I was
Yeah.
so crazy.
That's
Yep.
legal.
It's legal.
It's legal.
What?
It's a legal play.
Yep.
Is that true?
Yeah. So if you're gonna have dreads, you know that that's a
It's
possibility.
part of, like, if you have guys with long hair, if people grab it, it's
Yeah.
part of the uniform.
Holy fuck!
Crazy,
I had
right?
no idea.
Because what are you gonna say? You can't touch their long hair?
But he got a 15-year penalty for it, right?
No, that's Barstool Sports clowning around.
Oh, Jesus! Seems very dangerous to me. So let's go ahead and tuck
Cut your
that
hair.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tuck it into your fucking
He's
helmet.
all, whoa! I didn't know dreads hung on that like that.
I thought it was gonna
just
fall off
snipped
too.
off.
No. Can you?
I was like, whoa!
Can you tuck those dreads into that helmet? Is there room?
No, fuck no.
No.
What would you do with them, B?
I don't know. You'd put them up in a bun for extra padding on the back of your goddamn head. Ow!
It's funny though. Bitch, get over here.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yikes! That's gotta hurt.
Did you guys ever have long hair?
No, my hair doesn't grow long.
Yeah,
My
I
hair
have.
grows up and breaks off. My hair. You ever see like a shrub? You know how shrubs grow up and not down?
Did you have
I
long hair,
have
Chin?
shrub.
Yeah.
How long?
Really long. Remember I was into heavy metal.
Dude,
So it was
grow
like
it back
dynamite.
out.
Is there any-
Oh,
are there any
wow.
pictures
Down to
of
your
you?
butt?
Are there any pictures?
Yeah,
of
yeah.
you?
Do you have pictures of that?
I'll find some. There's some.
And would you just do this, Chin?
I did.
And like,
I headbanged, yeah.
oh, wow.
All that stuff.
I like
Yeah.
it.
What else you got, dude?
Sad news. Ariana Grande and Pete Davidson broke up.
Splitsville. It says Splitsville.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were rushing into it, weren't they?
Oh wow.
They said that the Mac Miller thing was the thing that took it over the edge. Her emotions and everything else.
When he died,
She used to date him.
Yeah.
she was super close with him, and they broke up because of his, he just wasn't sober ever. She's trying to help him. And then they separated. She got with Pete, and then when Mac died, then they have to have their problems. I love Pete. I don't know her at all. Pete's great, though.
Yeah. That sucks.
They were engaged and stuff. I
Yeah.
know. I want it to work out, but of course it's not working out.
Yeah.
What else?
All
dude?
right. Well, look at that
Does he
ring.
get the $200,000 ring back? Or
100K?
what do you do? What do girls do with that? If it's an engagement, and she obviously so rich, she probably gives it back, right? But
would
can he get money
imagine.
back on it?
You don't get your money back.
Wouldn't it be worth more now? She wore it. She
That's a
wore
good
it.
point. You can sell black market for sure.
Yeah, that's true.
100K, son.
That's actually.
Yeah.
I mean, there are plenty of. Yeah, I mean, whoever's a fan.
Especially for her ring. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're buying that.
Yeah, I would imagine. Money begets money.
What else you got, dude?
Got one more. Joe Rogan leads top comedian social media ranking for the first time.
Beat out Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
How crazy
Kevin
is that?
Hart's number 2.
Beat up fucking Kevin Hart. The other ones I was surprised though. I figured it'd be like all the top comedians, but Michael Blackson, Sarah Silverman,
She's big.
yeah, Sarah, Bill Maher, she's huge.
Big. Don't know who
I don't.
that is.
Jessica Robin Moore, I don't know her.
Never heard of her.
DJ Hewley.
DL Hughley, I didn't know he was still popular.
I didn't know he's still alive. I'm not being mean. Tommy Chong. from
I didn't know
Cheech
he was
Chong.
still alive.
Also didn't know he was alive.
Is that true?
Yeah,
These guys-
dude.
It's weird.
Yeah.
In other words, they're the most. What does this mean?
They.
So, Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff. If you're being talked about, if you have most
Tommy
likes
Chong.
and all that kind of
Well,
stuff.
he's such
too.
a pothead, so maybe it's like he's like a cult figure. He's Cheech and Chong, man. So
Then like that other girl, she's a YouTuber, big YouTuber,
Colleen
had a
Ballinger?
Netflix show. Yeah, she's not a comedian, but
okay,
Kathy Griffin.
Ooh, okay,
Huh.
there she is.
And then there's Kevin Hart, number 2.
Best.
boom,
Joe Rogan.
Rogan.
Joe Rogan, number 1.
number one. That's cool, man.
Wow.
Scored a 4.4 million Instagram favorites in all.
The Rock fucking tweeted about his special.
Oh, yeah.
And
I saw that
Instagram.
too.
Really? It's awesome.
Pretty cool. That was a good one, Chin. Is that it, dude?
That's it, dude.
God, my nose is freezing, Brian.
Well, Brendan, I think we got to call it a day then, because I don't want you to be cold. I really don't. I do not want you to.
Couple cold boys, dude.
Yeah, it's been cold. It's been cold.
Couple
We
coldies. I think that's it, dude.
It is, buddy. You want to go get some sugarfish?
I don't have time for sugarfish. We'll figure it out. This is where we leave you, Chin.
Jim,
Yeah.
we love you.
A couple dates for you guys. Just announced my Showtime comedy special. Tickets just went on sale January 19th in San Diego, Spreckles Theater. 2 shows on Saturday. One at 7, one at 10. Get tickets now, tfatk.com. And this Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Salt Lake City, Utah. I'm coming. Wise Guys, 18th through 20th. That's this week. Get them now. After that's Cobb, San Francisco, Sacramento, New York. That's all November. Get them.
Get him.
Utah. See you Thursday, Friday, Saturday. tfatk.com. This is the Fired Kid. We're out.